Before you blink, this 1971 Ford Mustang Boss 351 will remind you why true muscle never dies. 1 year of production, one legendary engine, and one roar that shook the entire automotive world. Today, we're unlocking the beast that defined an era. What's up, everyone? Subscribe to my channel, and today we're stepping into the raw, unfiltered world of American muscle as we dive deep into one of the most electrifying creations ever to roar out of Detroit, the legendary 1971 Ford Mustang Boss 351. From the moment you hear that name, you already know you're dealing with something extraordinary. This isn't just another classic Mustang. This is a purebred performance icon born with a mission to dominate the road, intimidate the competition, and redefine what power truly feels like. So buckle up, turn your notifications on, and get ready, because the story of the Boss 351 is as intense and exhilarating as the machine itself. The 1971 Boss 351 sits at a unique crossroads in muscle car history. It was created just as the golden era of high-horsepower street machines was reaching its peak, right before emissions regulations and insurance restrictions began tightening their grip. That's exactly why the Boss 351 feels like a final, thunderous war from a time when engineers built cars for thrill, not restraint. Under the hood is the beating heart that made this beast legendary, the 351 cubic inch Cleveland V8, a high-compression powerhouse tuned with solid lifer camshafts, an aluminum intake manifold, and a Motorcraft 4300D carburetor that gulped air like it was preparing for battle, pushing out a factory-rated 330 horsepower. Though many enthusiasts argue the real number was far higher, the Boss 351 was a weapon designed for speed, attitude, and precision. When you fire up a Boss 351, it doesn't just start, it awakens. The engine crackles to life with a sound that vibrates through your body, a deep, metallic growl that feels like a warning to anything parked beside it. That roar isn't just noise, it's the language of dominance. Paired with a 4-speed manual transmission and a 3.91 traction lock rear end, this Mustang was built for serious drivers who wanted full control of every ounce of power. No gimmicks, no excuses, just pure mechanical connection. If you've ever imagined what it felt like to grip the wheel of a 70s muscle monster and feel the road pulse beneath you, the Boss 351 brings that fantasy into reality. But the power is only half the story. The 1971 Mustang redesign gave the Boss 351 a bold, aggressive, and unmistakable stance. Longer, wider, and meaner than its predecessors, it looked like a street predator. That sharply sculpted hood with the NCA air ducts, the blackout treatment, the bold striping, the deck-lid spoiler, all of it worked together to send one message: this car doesn't just show up, it makes an entrance. The functional ram air system wasn't just for show either. It allowed the Boss 351 to inhale cool, dense air, giving the engine every advantage as it surged past competitors. And let's talk about the handling, because unlike some muscle cars of its era that relied on straight-line bravado, the Boss 351 backed up its power with impressive balance. Heavy-duty suspension components, front disc brakes, and staggered shocks meant this Mustang could carve corners, brake hard, and stay composed even when pushed to the edge. Inside, the Boss 351 offered a cockpit designed for one thing: driving. This wasn't a car obsessed with luxury or convenience. It was built for performance enthusiasts who wanted to feel every nuance of the road. The high-back bucket seats wrapped around you like a racing harness. The hearse shifter sat confidently in your right hand, ready to obey every command. The dash layout was clean, functional, and intensely focused, with the center-mounted tack reminding you that this car lived for high RPMs. Every switch, every dial, every detail felt purposeful. Even the smell, the mix of leather, fuel, and nostalgia hit you with a sense of being part of something rare and irreplaceable. The Boss 351 wasn't just fast on paper. In real-world performance tests back in the day, it earned deep respect. quarter-mile times in a 13-second range, 0-60 sprints that punched hard, and handling that surprised critics who expected a big-bodied muscle car to feel clumsy. Instead, they found a car that combined brute strength with refined agility. That's one of the biggest reasons the 1971 Boss 351 has earned such a devoted following. It's a car that doesn't compromise, it doesn't apologize, it simply delivers. Collectors today revere the Boss 351 because it represents a final chapter in Ford's true muscle era. It was produced for just 1 year, making it incredibly rare and highly sought after. When you see one, you instantly know you're standing before something special. It's a reminder of when cars were built with passion, bravery, and a willingness to push boundaries. And owning one? That's like holding a piece of American automotive heritage that many will never experience, but everyone will admire. So, as we roll to the end of this incredible journey through the world of the 1971 Ford Mustang Boss 351, let me tell you this: you're not just looking at a car, you're looking at an icon. A machine built during a fearless time, engineered by people who wanted to create something unforgettable. This Mustang doesn't just drive, it commands the road. It demands attention. And it rewards every driver who's bold enough to unleash its potential. If you've ever wondered what true muscle feels like, the Boss 351 gives you that answer in the most powerful way possible. Everyone, subscribe to my channel for more legendary rides, more deep dives into the greatest machines ever built, and more raw automotive passion delivered straight to you. Turn on the bell, hit that like button, and buckle up, because we're just getting started.